What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to tutorial 98, and in this tutorial we'll see how to create or how to add multiple labels to the existing Neo4j node. So for example, you have already created some nodes within your Neo4j graph, and those graphs are already having some labels or only one labels. Now the requirement is to how to add multiple labels or single labels to those existing nodes. And the thing is that you have to do this whole operation using Apoc procedure. I'm not gonna use normal CYPHER query or any for loop or any other statement. We'll be going to use only simple Apoc procedure, the built-in Apoc procedure, which is readily available and ships within the Neo4j package, and you have to use that. So I'll teach you guys how to do that. And again, when I'm using the word teach, this is not going to be anything like new. I'll be just going to show you guys what are the built-in procedure available and how to use that. Okay, so again, this is not going to be a very theory based or any conceptual based tutorial. This is going to be completely hands-on or use case driven tutorial, and nothing much to discuss. We'll be going to jump into the Neo4j browser immediately, and after that we'll start writing the code. So this is the use case: add labels to Neo4j node using Apoc procedure and Python. So in initial or the first part of this tutorial, we'll be going to do everything from the Neo4j browser using plain CYPHER query, and in the next step we'll be going to do the same thing from the Jupyter notebook, which is our Python ID. Okay, so let me just minimize this thing and open my Neo4j browser. So this is my Neo4j browser. Let me check first whether I have any graphs readily available or not. If it is not there, we'll try to create few nodes. Okay, match and return n. So I have nothing. So what I'll do, I'll just go and create some nodes. So before I do the node creation, so let me just tell you one thing. I'm not gonna do this node creation manually. So what I'll do, I'll just go and open my last tutorial source code, which was tutorial 97. So in that tutorial, we actually created the node by reading one CSV file, which is tutorial number 97. So I'll be going to run the same code again so that it can create some nodes. So let me execute this line, and after that let me execute this line, then this line, then this line. So there will be 5 nodes will be created: Ronnie, Rahul, Kevin, Kiara, Nancy, and every every node is going to have one single label called student. So next I'll be going to run this line. Okay, so I got this map ready within this variable DC. DC is a list. So then if I execute this thing, our query statement will be built, and after that if I run this thing, it will going to generate the result set. It means it is completely executed, and we'll get our resultant graph from the Neo4j browser. We'll see that. So let me execute this line. So our query has been executed. I got this result. So let me open my Neo4j browser and let me run this thing again. See, I got this thing. So I got the text formatted value, but if I click on this thing, see, I got Rahul, Ronnie, this thing. So let me check this test. So see, ID equals to 8, name Kiara. So in the graph also you can see their label. So see, student. So the label is student, and this key value pair concept is I have two properties. One is ID, one is name. So now my objective is to that in every label I'll be going to add one more label called science. Okay, so how to do that? So let me tell you one thing. So when I run the query, means the query which I haven't written yet will write this thing. So the results should be shown like that. Let me explain this thing. See, here the label is student. So once I complete complete the query, it should have one more label called science. So that is the objective of this thing. So I'll be going to add one more label to the existing label. So that is the objective of this tutorial. So first of all, let me open this thing from here. Okay, so first match A, and it should be student, right? Then okay, so then this, then with collect. Why collect? This match is going to return multiple nodes, so that is I'm using collect, right? Collect. So what is the significance of collect? Let me explain this thing. Return collect A. Let me explain this thing. if you run this thing, see, I got this thing, and in the text you will got something like that. See, so it will be going to return a single list, and every element of the list is itself a node. Okay, so this is significance of this thing. So so let me change this thing. So it should be with collect A as student. Okay, right? Then I'll be going to append the new label. Okay, so for that I have to run the procedure, or call the procedure using call keyword. So call Apoc. So it should be create. So it should be create add labels. So it is going to add the label, not going to set the labels, because labels are already there. I'll be going to add some labels. Okay, so there will be two parameter. So first thing is going to be this list. Okay, so list means the student. So nodes, so students. Okay, and another one will be how many labels I want to add. So initially I'll be going to use only one label, so only one item in the list, science. So and after this thing I'll be going to show you by adding one more, two more than two labels. So, and after that we have to use yield node. This is going to return node, and after that I'll be going to return node. So this is going to return the text value of this thing, and there you will see like for example, if you go here, if you see student is only here, but if I run this thing, execute this thing, the result will be shown like same will be written, but here will be one additional label will be written, that will cause science. So I hope I haven't done anything wrong. So let me execute this thing. So done. See, science. This is the first node, science. This is the second node, science added. This is third node, science added. This is the fourth node, science added. Fifth. Okay, and from the text thing I got this thing. Okay, and if you go to graph and if you check here, I got two labels, science and student. Total 5 labels. Okay, 5 labels means 1 2 3 4 5, that is why 5. Okay, so 10 means 10 property actually. See, that is why 10. If you click here, see, science and student, science and student, science and student, science and student, science and student. So what I'll do now, I'll do the same thing again. So here I'll go and do something. So science is added, then I'll write bio and pure, like something is bioscience or something is pure science. So 2 more label will be added. So let's see how to do that. So if I execute this thing, see, I got this thing. See, bio, pure, science, total 4 labels, and every label has having some sort of count, means how many labels are associated with the label. So sorry, node. So see, it has 4 labels: bio, pure, science, student. Okay, and if you go to text, it is same thing. In the text, actually not in the text you will not get the label, but in the table, see, I got the labels in the form of nice list. Okay, so I believe I am actually able to make you guys understand what is the significance of this Apoc procedure and how to create how to add multiple nodes to your existing like nodes. So let me just write down this thing. Okay, query. So what I'll do, I'll just go and okay, and after that here I'll be going to write down the output. So output is going to be like this. So let's see. And after this copy paste, I'll do the same thing from Jupyter Notebook, means using Python. Okay, same thing from Python. Okay, so picture from file, document. Okay, so let me just make it a bit minimize. Okay, done. Okay, done. Fine. Okay, so now the whole thing will be done from Python, means Jupyter Notebook. So let me open my Jupyter Notebook. This is the code. So it should be Neo4j _ tutorial _ 98. Okay, then we'll be going to write tutorial 98, then how to add multiple label in Neo4j nodes using Apoc procedure and Python. Okay, so heading. Okay, so first thing first we'll go and import the necessary modules. So it should be from Neo4j import graph database, then we'll write driver equals to graph database dot driver, then we'll write URI like this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then we'll write Neo4j Rambo like this, and then in URI we'll be going to write it from here. So let me open this, manage, then copy. Okay, so let me just put this thing here. So guys, again, don't try to hard code your user ID and password in such a way, because this is not the right practice. You always use some sort of environment variable, or you can create some sort of, or you can create one config file on there. You can from there actually you can get your user ID and password and try to do some sort of like automation, so that your user ID and password should be like change automatically after some time. Okay, so once this is done, we have to configure create the session object. So it should be driver dot session like this. It's done. Okay, then we'll write the query. So it is going to be like this, and query is already written over here. So let me copy the query. Okay, so I will change this thing. So by when pure is already there, so I'll write like section, or maybe I'll write morning. There are two labels, morning and section A. Okay, so we'll write like something like this. So it means this is significance from this thing. The main label is student. Out of the student, the label is science. Science means these are bioscience, pure science, and after that those are part of morning session, and the section is A. So this is some sort of significance, like when you are going to deal with large number of various like data, and that time you have to do some sort of data modeling to identify the difference, identify the different type of data. And for that time and means not for that time, like in that time you have to use some sort of properties value or some sort of label to deeply analyze your data, and very very significantly you have to differentiate the different data, and you have to identify which data is different from what which data, and what is the difference between their parameter, and how you can do some sort of categorization. So all these things are going to be part of your going to be used at the time of actual data analytics, data analysis, data science, or some sort of pattern recognition and other sort of job. But I'm just doing this thing so that it is actually going to help you when you guys are already when you guys start working on this. Then maybe some of you already started working, because again I got this use case from some of you. We requested for this thing, that is why I'm doing this thing. Okay, so let's run this thing. So not like this. So execute this thing, done. Then we'll write results equals to session dot run. It is going to be q1. Okay, then data equals to results dot data, and after that data. Okay, that's it. See, I got this thing. It means everything is executed successfully, but now I will see it from here. Okay, so for checking this thing, let's write match n return n. So it should create 2 more labels. So right now 1 2 3 4, total 6 labels should be there. So see, total 6 label: bio, morning, pure, science, section, students. If you click here, see bio morning pure section science student. Here, see here, bio morning pure section science student. So now you guys understand how to create multiple nodes, how to add multiple labels to the existing nodes using Python and Apoc procedure. So in the first slot or first section, we did everything from Neo4j browser, and after that we do the same thing using Jupyter Notebook. It means pure Python. Okay, so let me just post this thing over here, and after that we can safely conclude the video, and hopefully you guys understood each and every concept on this tutorial. And not only this tutorial, the complete playlist till now is making much sense for all of you guys, and hopefully you guys are getting some important knowledge from this tutorial. I'll highly recommend you guys to do some sort of provide some sort of feedback so that we can improve our qualities in the future, because this course is not going to be finished in next 1 or 2 months. We'll be going to cover some more advanced and intermediate and advanced tutorials. So that feedback is actually going to help us to understand what are the different audience student base we are having, what are the important things we need to cover, and how you guys are actually finding our course, and what are the things still missing in our tutorial. Okay, so that's it guys. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.